Howdy, y'all. This is a 1959 Gibson Mastertone RB250 archtop resonator banjo with bow tie inlays. It was purchased in May of 1960 at Market Street Music in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania by my dearly departed friend and musical partner of 9 years, Victor Landis. Vic bought this banjo in May of 1960 at the age of 35 years, and he played it exclusively. It was the only banjo he ever owned. Played it exclusively for the next 45 years. It is a classic banjo, and if you want to buy a mint condition one of these nowadays, a Gibson Mastertone RB250 like this, the archtop and all, will cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. But, screw all that. This is Victor's banjo, and I wouldn't trade it for a mint condition anything. It's got 45 years of playing wear all over it. Got some repaired bits and a couple of replacement parts, minimal replacement parts. Love the way his belt buckle chipped away at that resonator for 45 years. Yeah. And again, I know the sound of this banjo so well, I bet I could pick it out in a room full of a dozen banjos just like it. I know the sound of it so well. Vic played in a bluegrass style. That was his desire. So he played all the fancy little bluegrass runs and all that. He used the finger picks on his thumb and his two fingers. I never desired to play in that style, even though I could incorporate a bit of it, some flashes of it, some touches of it in my own banjo playing. I'm primarily a guitar player, but my banjo playing was always in like the pre-bluegrass Southern Mountain style, clawhammer banjo or 2 or 3 finger style. And I met Vic when we bought the house. He was living right across the street from us, and I watched him walk up and down the alley here down the side of my house every day, carrying his banjo off somewhere. And we got to know each other, and found out we shared common musical interests and things. Started to play together, and became so much more than just friends and musical partners and all that. I became really integral part of Vic's life. Vic had no children. He was a widower and really didn't have anyone to look after him in his declining years. Anyway, he had a stroke in July of 2005 and passed away about 5 weeks later in August of 2005. And all the desire to make music just completely went out of me. Vic and I had been a duo for about 9 years there, the last 9 years of his life. All the desire to make music went out of me. My buddy Mike came along and kind of rescued me, and he said, "Come on, John, you gotta make music again." I was in perhaps the deepest funk and depression of my life after Vic died. It was a huge part of me, the outlet, my artistic expression, the pressure release valve, it was gone, and I just spiraled. It was terrible. Anyway, Mike came along, took me out of that. We played for 18 months or so and kind of went our separate ways again. And I haven't played for years and years and years now, the better part of a decade. But this video, I'm making this today, it's kind of an offshoot of ADI Samurai's 100 sub contest that he's got going on right now. He would like folks to subscribe to his channel and really desires to get to know people a little bit better on, just kind of beyond the comic books, by asking folks to show some of their most prized possessions, whether they be related to comic books or not. And, buddy, I am going to make a proper video entry to that contest, but I kind of broke this one out because it's a little difficult to juggle this and all the other stuff that I'm going to have to go in that video. Anyway, and hey, as y'all can tell, I'm not a player anymore, but, I do like to break this out every once in a while, and I keep it tuned to the Open E. And I play a lot of the banjo stuff that I play is in tuned to different keys or minor tunings or things like that. So I don't play. Actually, I don't play too much on the banjo in the Open E. But anyway, here it is. Arguably my most prized possession on this earth. It is going nowhere, and I've already made plans for it when I'm no longer here. So, hey, thanks for watching. See y'all later. Bye-bye.